Hey guys, this is Jynnette with Anderson Alchemy here to give you your tarot forecast for the month of March 2018. This is for the sign of Libra. So if you have a Libra rising, sun, or moon sign, this is going to be for you. Now this month we actually have a lot of lunar activity still going on. So the energies are not stepping down even though we've just come out of 2 eclipses. I know. We're going to have 2 full moons and a new moon this month. So the first and the last day of the month will be the full moons. And then on the 17th, we have a new moon. Okay, so be mindful of those energies. And then we also have Jupiter going retrograde this month and Mercury going retrograde. Those are actually considered to be positive because it will give you an opportunity to do some recalibration already in the first quarter of the year so that you make the most of the next 3 to 4 months now that we're starting to fully get into this 6-month eclipse cycle. Okay, so use that to your benefit to truly make sure you're on the trajectory that you want to be on. All right, so let's jump into your reading, Virgo, and mine. All right, so I apologize, not Virgo, Libra. Libra. I am so sorry. If I said Virgo at the beginning, I meant Libra. This is Libra rising, sun, or moon, okay? I just did Virgo, so that's why Virgo's on my mind. I'm actually a Libra rising, so this is going to be especially pertinent for me, so let's see what comes through. So we are showing up here as the Devil card. Now, the Devil card is actually one of my favorite cards because to me it is the energy of the crone or the elder, the master, and one who truly does have to grapple with the understanding of power, okay? So that's maybe going to be a theme for you this month. This is also how people are going to be perceiving you as someone who really is in a position of power. They may actually be scared of that. Let them be scared. It's okay. Now, on the negative side of this card, this can talk about any self-sabotaging fears or patterns that have to be looked at. If that's the case, though, fortunately, it's just internal, so do the work that you need to do, because I don't actually see really too much of that being reflected in the other cards. So internal work is always the better work to do than having to battle something outside of you, so I like that. Now, in terms of your relationships, there is something that is going to be opening up for you, a new opportunity. So you may be meeting a new friend who feels like they're really part of your soul group. This may be a new relationship if you're single, so you might start dating someone, or this may be an upgrade or an evolution of existing relationships that you have. Regardless, whatever it is feels really solid, feels really long lasting, and the potential is there. So make sure that you are being out and about and social this month, okay? Now, in terms of money, there is some shifts and transitions that are happening for you, but it is a shift for the better. What I will say with this, because this is Jupiter showing up actually in your 2nd house, and this is actually the energy of Scorpio specifically. For you, if you are a Libra rising, or even if you don't know your rising in your just Libra sun, this would be that 2nd house energy of Scorpio. So Jupiter here is actually protecting your finances and helping you shift. So make sure you are being very effective and precise with what you do. Stay disciplined because you will be rewarded in that regard, and allow him to bring you more money. Now, you are going to see some changes in your potential investments in your work. So if it could be investments in business or just investments in general, collaborations with others. There are some changes there, but they are something that are under your specific control that you are really navigating. So again, know that your mind is the controller of this matrix. So make sure that what you are doing in terms of systems that you're putting in place are in alignment with your goals. Now, I do see that is actually on hand for you because there is a shift in your mental constructs, your belief systems, again, for the better, and that is being heralded and supported by Jupiter's energy, by this healing energy. So continue to do that work. It will help you facilitate this evolution of consciousness and the manifestation of that in the physical realm. You also will find that you will continue meeting people who really, again, feel like they're part of your soul group. So I'm picking up that relationship energy again. So this may be someone who has more of a foreign background that you may not know of. Whether this is romantic or because this is actually more so in the house of like teaching and mentorship, this may be someone who acts as a guide for you or a teacher for you to help you facilitate your growth. So allow that help to come in and work with that energy. Now, in terms of your home life, you're actually really, really strong. Your spirit is phenomenally strong right here. And that is always good, because when spirit is strong, then all it has to do is filter through to the physical. And as you're doing this healing work, you'll be fine with that. You're also showing up really strongly in your career. So even with some shifts that possibly may be occurring financially, it is actually perfectly in alignment with where you're going. You do have a lot of influence, probably more influence than you realize. So you need to pay attention to that and actually purposefully use it, instead of being kind of like, oh, what I do matters? It does. All right, so now creatively, you will find some kind of inspiration or breakthrough coming this month. So if you've been a little stuck creatively, or like haven't been able to, kind of finish a project or what have you, there should be some inspiration or revelation that occurs to help with that regard. And as you do so, then you will be able to assert that that vision, that dream, that hope, whatever, outside with others. You'll be able to communicate that effectively and be able to bring that into physical form. So whatever that energy is will be shifting for you this month, and it will be able to complete most likely by the spring equinox, because that's that Aries energy. All right. And then finally for you, Libra, we have, in terms of, how you can best support yourself with creating rituals and structure, routines that will be the foundation for this beautiful evolution and expansion you're occurring, is taking actions as it relates to your soul and spiritual development and aligning that with it. Okay. So, even if it has to do with food or exercise or what have you, you have to really structure it to support your spiritual and soul growth and development, as opposed to your personality or ego development. Okay. And if you do that with divine love, you'll be fine. And what you'll realize is that you'll be able to tap into more of your spiritual power. And on top of that, you should see an increase in your physical energy. So if that's been a little wonky for you, the influx of that spiritual energy and that soul work that you are doing, which seems to be very prevalent here, will actually give more energy to your physical body. And again, you will come into more of your personal power, especially with that Devil card there in the first house. So great read for you, Libra. A great read for us, I should say. If you would like to get a reading with me, whether it's tarot, astrology, or even energy healing, please go to my website, andersonalchemy.com, to book your session. I will see you in April. Much love to you. And see you next time. Bye.